So that was chapter 26, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of recap on that it does continue into my second book, and I give you more answers, and just kind of like where I went with my therapy and what happened with my anger issues and how I just disintegrated all of that through the years and into my 30s. And, it's just less and less as I have gotten older and developed a completely new language, which is trauma language. So I always love when I meet people who speak my language, is what me and one of my best friends say. We can speak trauma, and it is a certain language that, there's a lot of terms and a lot of things that we just know that we know what we're saying. And if you're in trauma world, you know what I mean. And it's very comforting to be able to talk to people who understand that world thoroughly in and out, who have done the work themselves and then also teach it. I have a lot of anger examples throughout my book that are, pure teenage rage. And if you are listening to this and you can resonate with anything that I said, either as a parent or teacher, police officer, whether for yourself or with people that you help, or if you're a teenager watching this, or older, whoever you are watching this, if you can resonate with anything that I say, the blacking out, the disassociation, whether you have an illness or a disability or not, please hire a coach or a therapist and do trigger work. That's, I always had like trauma specialist under my thing because that's what I went to coaching school for, and that's what I did many years of work on outside of my own work as a patient. I then, as a clinician, became trained in that. And so I then changed it to trigger work because people a lot of times don't like to associate themselves with having trauma. And so I was discovering that once I got to the practitioner side, I was like, oh, okay, so a lot of people aren't responding to trauma work, but they do respond to, are you in need of discovering your triggers? Are you interested in figuring out like what makes your blood boil? What makes you snap? What makes you, all of these things? That's trigger work. And so if you want to reframe that and not identify with the word trauma, then do it. It doesn't matter. You know how if you've been following me for X amount of years or months or days or hours, whatever, I don't really care about labels. It's just,